Hello friends, hello teachers. Hope you are doing good. And today, as you see in front of me, that there is a Google sheet, and this slide shows different formulas that can be applied on a Google sheet. So these formulas are like relative referential formula, an absolute reference formula, and the mixed reference formula. So what happens in these formulas? Just have a look on. In relative reference cell formula, when you copy a formula from one cell to another, you must observe that the column name and row number are automatically changed. So as soon as you move left to right or up and down, the cell addresses are changed respectively. But what happens when you apply the formula, or you want the formula where you want some values should be static? In that case, you will have to say this is the different kind of formula, which we say the absolute formula. In the absolute formula, some cells are made constant. So when you copy the formula from one cell to another, the absolute value does not get copied. And in the third kind of formula, this is mixed cell formula, means one of the address, I mean one of either row or column, it should be absolute, means static. So whichever you want to make static, put the dollar sign before it. So in that case, your cell will be, or the formula will become a mixed reference cell formula. So let's try on this sheet. So see here, this is J2. This cell address is J2. J is the column name and 2 is the row number. And I wanted to apply a formula. So see here, it automatically appears sum E2 to I2. So it is, you should know that every application of Google is AI embedded application. So it gets to know what do you want to expect. So it automatically gives you the hint that if you want this formula, apply this, or you can change it. So here I wanted the sum of these columns and the rows. So here I'll write sum E2 colon I2, close the parenthesis and press enter key. So this way the sum appears here, and here we observe that the format of the sum is different. So we'll have to change, or yes, we can change the format of the number. So I'm going to select the entire column and come to the format, number, and I'm going to custom number format, and I'll pick this format and apply. So see here, in cell J2, we have the sum of all these 5 columns: 75 plus 78 plus 54 plus 45 plus 50. So the sum is 227. And if I want to copy this formula in J3, J4 or rest of the columns, what we do here, we'll bring cursor here when the cursor turns into, pointer turns into the plus, and we'll drag it downwards. So as soon as you release the mouse pointer, the sum formula is copied from cell J2 to J3, J4 and so on, and you observe that the cell address is changed respectively. Like it was initially F2 to I2, but here it will become F3 to I3, means rows and columns are changed respectively. So this is the way how we can change the formula, and this is called the relative reference cell formula. Now we'll come to the absolute formula. So in the absolute formula, suppose I want to calculate the percentage. So percentage is basically what? Total marks obtained multiplied by 100 and divided by 370. So here I am going to apply the absolute formula. So see here, I'll have to take J2 like this, multiplied by absolute formula I wanted to apply. So absolute formula is I will have to multiply the value J2 by 100. So I have stored this 100 in cell L3. So I am going to make it absolute. So dollar $L and dollar $3. So this is the absolute formula, means you are going to multiply the value of J2 by 100. So to make 100 stable or constant, I'll have to apply absolute formula and divide it by 370. 370 is again absolute. So to make it absolute, I'll have to write dollar $L dollar $2 like this and press enter. So this way my percentage is calculated, and it is giving the hint. If you want to copy this formula in the rest of the cells, you can click on this sign, right sign, and as soon as you click on this, so entire column is filled with the formula, and on this formula you will observe that the formula says J2 into $L $3, means L3 is what? This cell, and L2 is what? This cell. So J2, the value of J2 and 227 is multiplied by 100 and divided by 370. So this way we have calculated the percentage. And if you observe and click on K3, you will observe that the cell number or cell address is changed, but you are going to multiply it by 100 and divide it by 370. It will not be changed because the same cell addresses are deployed here. See here, this again L3. So L3 is this and L2 is this. So this will not be changed wherever you click on this column. So here J4 is a relative reference, whereas $L $3 $L $2 is absolute. So this way we can see this is the mixed reference formula. So over here we have used absolute formula as well as the reference cell formula. And lastly, I'm going to format it, select the column and come to format, and here select number and number, and if you want to format it, custom number format, and I am going to use this format, and now apply. So as soon as I change the format is like this. So this is the percentage and the demonstration of how we apply the formula in Google Sheet. So hope you like it, and if you have any issue and if you want to ask anything, kindly comment, and we'll meet in the next video. Until then, goodbye.